How was the heart rate the last 15 to 20 minutes, Craig?
Yeah, it was up a bit there for a while, James. Yeah, we just couldn't seem to get any ball or decent ball. We didn't do much with it, to be quite honest. When we had it, I think we only completed one set in the last 20 minutes of the second half. So you're always going to be under pressure, and which we were. And then for 20 minutes we were a man short. So yeah, we're under pressure all over the place. But yeah, I'm not quite sure how we got there at the end. But with 12 men, but yeah, we got lucky in the end, I suppose.
It was like game of two halves. You must have been pretty happy at half time, and then.
I knew. I didn't think 14 was going to be enough. But again, the way we were playing, we were fairly steady with things and fairly deliberate. So, I was pretty confident we'd score again at some stage, but obviously we didn't. And that a lot of pressure come with that. And but I thought, with all due respect, I thought they again, their effort was tremendous. Certainly, some of their decisions and some of their execution certainly wasn't. But to still win, again, they're a good team. They're the grand finalists from last year. And we played 20 minutes with 12 men. And they were certainly on a roll that last 15, 20 minutes. So I thought we like I say, I think we got a little bit lucky, but at the end of the day, we sometimes you deserve your luck.
I think the team had something like 40 missed tackles, which is something your team usually prides themselves on. That.
Yeah, I just want probably see where they come from. I think with the 12 men, and then we didn't have any ball. You get fatigued. We'd like to be better than that. It just looked that sort of night when Munster kicked off and we. It was only a minute and a half to go, I think, and he found the dead ball line. So, and then Latrell's drop out, bounced about 5 metres out from the line, then took that, the big bounce, and they got it back. So, that seemed, like you're just thinking there, this ain't our night. But as I said, they just kept hanging in there, and South made that error coming out of their own end at the end, and then. Perhaps put the kick over.
He's a special player, Ryan Papenhuyzen. Were you confident when you saw that he was going to be the player who had to ice the...
Oh, well, we basically knew he was going to take the kick. I must say, I didn't like his kick, to be quite honest. I thought it was going left of the post. But I think because of where he kicked it from, he was over on the right-hand side, upright. It must have just snuck in, but it didn't look like a real effective kick to me. It didn't look as good as Latrell's, I must say. But like I say, and then I just thought he'd missed it, but then he started jumping up and down the air. I thought, well, he might have got it. So yeah, it was an interesting way to finish the game.
He obviously hasn't practiced that much because he wasn't even doing the goal kicking with his ankle injury. So.
He hasn't been doing any kicking at all, to be quite honest, with his ankle. It was a bad injury. I don't think he actually ran for 8 weeks. And he's only done a little bit of kicking this week, and we didn't want him to do too much goal kicking. Like last week, the physio said no, we don't want him kicking because it's a chance of stirring it up. And I think he had about 2 or 3 yesterday because I didn't want him just to practice a lot yesterday and then. Can't run today type thing. So we decided to give Harry the first couple, and I think Harry hit them okay. They were wide out and they were on that side. So but perhaps now he might be able to come back in and be our kicker.
What about Harry first up? His first half was as good as you could have hoped for a bloke playing his first game for the year.
Yeah, he played a bit of time in the trials, so we're always aware that. Maybe back round 2, but I must say in the trials we did. Our mentality was on getting the team ready and knowing who our team was going to be for round 1, not round 2. So he has had limited preparation, but he's probably the fittest guy in our club. So He's worked really hard in the pre-season, and yeah, his first half was outstanding.
Greg, you touched on some of the decisions from the players, putting everyone under pressure, when the going got a bit tough. Is that a symptom of just some experienced guys being out, or is that a battle you expect to have,
Oh, well, again, there was a couple of the decisions, and were by older blokes. They mightn't have been our key position players, but they're old enough now to know what's needed. But like, and to get someone sent to the sin bin for repeated offside, to me that's looking for shortcuts. So. Yeah.
Everyone okay, injury-wise?
Don't know, actually, I haven't seen them. They're out there doing the lap, so I don't think Harry cramped up at the end. That's why we put young Wishy on. Well, that's where we put him on. We're always going to put Wishy on, there at the end, having a fresh body out there. But as far as I know, they're all pulled up okay.
you saw at the very end how much support you have out there. Just tell me what it's like to hear the noise of those fans echoing around here again after 320 odd days since you last played here.
Yeah, it's I think we're all a bit excited about coming back here after not playing here for so long, and our fans have had the worst of COVID as far as lockdown and whatever down here in Melbourne. So it was really I was really happy about how many turned up tonight. There's a big game over the road. It's a Thursday night, so a lot of people would have been inconvenienced for work tomorrow, and would have been inconvenienced finding the park and and being interrupted by the AFL crowd. So I'm just really grateful that they turned up and made it a good night in the end.
All right, we might let
Thanks guys, appreciate it, thank you.